ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's a girl, I'm BoujeeBabesHub, aka Miss Via Focal, print back for entertainment. If it's your first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram as that Owamie. Now my ninjas, guess who is the new ambassador of BoujeeBabesHub? Me. You guys know, beginning of the year, I basically said that I was not going to shout out any companies that are not paying me. I felt it was just unfair that I get to advertise them to you. You guys go to get to buy the products, but they pay others to do the same. So I'm happy that at least they're starting to recognize that my girl is actually getting in when it comes to this whole beauty stuff. So anyway, ninjas, I'm gonna be working with them, and of course I made sure that I hooked you guys up with a discount code, which is right there. You guys will see it right there. So when you go over there and obviously you purchase any hair and you use that code, you're going to basically get a discount. All details of this particular hair that I'm wearing will be in the description box down below. And of course, you guys, like, I absolutely love this hair. It's very, very soft, and I love that it was very easy to work with. As you can see, there's no baby hair, there's nothing, so I didn't really get to do a lot, which you guys will obviously see. The video is gonna be a bit longer because I made sure that you guys see each and every single step. I didn't put on makeup on camera, but I digress. If you guys want makeup videos, go and comment down below. But the problem is that whenever I do them, you guys don't watch them, so that's why I don't do them much. But anyway, yeah, so I want you guys to go ahead and check obviously this video and make sure that you go out there and you purchase. Follow me on Instagram and follow them on Instagram. I'll leave all links in the description box. Remind me not to if I forget. I definitely have to, and I will of course put the code down there so that you guys can go and purchase. I love you, ninjas. Let's go ahead and start this video, and no clocking. I mean, it looks so different without makeup. I didn't spend all that money and time to come out looking the same. Remember that. Anyway, I love you, ninjas. Bye. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this video. This is the hair, you guys, that I'm going to be laying down today. And as you can see, it's not a full frontal. It's not even like a three-part. It's actually a one part, so you can only part it one way. And I feel like when it's like this, it does make things a little bit easier. I don't want to lie. So you know exactly where what goes, and you know the line is already out there, and that's how it is. All details of this hair will be in the description box down below. Maybe I've already mentioned that on the intro. And this is how it's looking over here. I'm not really a huge fan of baby hair and stuff. Like, I put it from time to time, but I'm not really like too much of a fan. I feel like there's some people that just make you look at baby hair like, because it will be looking crazy. So yeah, in the morning I actually woke up and I curled this wig just because it was straight and I just wasn't feeling that look. But anyway, these are the stuff that you are going to obviously need, like, just to lay this particular hair, or any hair basically. You will need a face powder, obviously your face powder, and a brush. So I have that. The second thing you're gonna need is a got to be glued spray, blasting freeze spray. This is actually really honestly good. You can get this, or you can get the gel, or you can get something that can hold, but I don't know any other thing that holds as well as this, and I love this. I actually even have two, you guys. I actually have the long one and the small one, and for some reason this one holds stronger than that. I don't know what's going on, but. And then you're obviously going to need a rubber band to lay that wig, honey. The last thing is you're gonna need either, like, you know, just your normal razor, or even just, you know, small scissors. So yeah, the first thing obviously that I'm going to do is to make sure that I am putting that powder on. So basically what this does is that, you guys, when you put the wig on, it can basically match your skin. Now of course my powder is going to match me after the makeup, which will probably be like that color, as you can see. That's even a bit dark, guys. I'm really light here. I don't know what on earth goes on, but yeah, that's the powder I use for my face. So what I will do is that I'm only going to put it right there on the on the part, on the opening. And once I'm done with this, you guys will see the difference. That will obviously be there. Now you guys can see that for sure. Now the next step that I'm going to do is, I've already pushed my hair back, obviously, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and I also already just, you know, secured that wig here so that when I wear it, it's gonna like just sit proper. My hair is a mess, you guys. My hair is a mess, but just don't mind my hair. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put it. So the other thing that I need to show you guys is that it does come with the combs that makes it very much secure, and also here at the back, which is something that I really highly appreciate. So we're gonna go ahead and just, now obviously if I didn't have the lines, then I would have just gone ahead and worn the wig cap, but I find that doing your lines helps better because it makes your hair lay flatter. So that's quite secured, you guys. Like, that's so secure. I'll go ahead and use the combs, but honestly for the sides I don't use them most of the time. Sometimes I feel it pulls your hair, and obviously we ain't trying to lose that you know, that hairline. So the one that I always make sure that I use is the one at the back. The side ones, you can choose to use them, but I don't really use them. The reason for that, as I said, obviously, is because I don't want to pull my hairline on the sides. So I absolutely love the fit of this. It fits perfectly, as you can see, perfectly, honey, perfectly. So yeah, basically now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the spray. So obviously now that I've seen where it's going to stay, I can then go ahead and just pull it back, and I'm gonna use the spray, right? So I'm gonna spray right from here to here because this is where the lace is going to stay. I don't need to use it all the way down. I hope that you guys can understand and see the logic in that. So I'll go ahead and just do. So I do try, you guys, to like close my eyes because the last thing I want is to get this spray in my eyes. Like, ooh. And the reason why I prefer to put on my hair before I actually put on my makeup is this reason. Imagine like doing your whole face and then messing up when you have to put the wig, and now you have to fix which child. So this spray, you guys, I don't know what they're putting in the spray, but as I said, I do have two. So I actually have this one and I have this one, and I found that this one, it dries quicker, it holds stronger. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely prefer the small one over that one. And also the spraying, this one, that I've always struggled, but this one is so precise, so you just, maybe that's the reason. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and now just, you know, let it dry just a little bit. Nothing serious. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down, honey. Now, of course, I feel like you will use this as the middle part always. Yeah. So the next part that I'm gonna do, I don't wanna comb the curls out yet. I'll do that after my makeup. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my band, baby. And you can actually get this almost anywhere, like especially shops that sell like clothes, materials and stuff. You can get it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right on the line there without really taking any hair. As you saw, I did push the hair back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that over over here. The hair is very soft, you guys. I love it. And it curled easily. It curled very easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wait for this to just dry down a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've waited a few minutes and now I want to remove it. Honestly, I don't like leaving this too long just because it gives me headaches. I've been having migraines these days. I don't know why. But yeah, so okay, that is it. Oh god, it's like I'm combing them out and I don't want to comb them out just as of yet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna obviously cut the extra lace. Now my mirror is right here. This is what you guys are saying. This is my mirror, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut, and I make sure that I don't go all the way. The last thing you want is to mess up your wig, honey. And so I try not to go like in a straight line, just to kind of zigzag it so that it does look a bit more realistic, you know. And I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing there. Means obviously I didn't put it proper here, but I'll fix that. And now I have to start it from here going this side, because from this side is the struggle. I'm left-handed, guys. That's right here. That still looks white. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my powder again on it. And as you can see, it's starting to blend in a little bit more. It does seem like from where I had sprayed, I put the wig a bit too back. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and just spray again, especially this side. I don't know what happened. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I advise you do your hair first before your makeup. Imagine I would have been wiping off makeup over there. Now ninjas, what I'll do is that I'm gonna go ahead and just put on my makeup and I'll be back. When I tell you I struggled today with my makeup, I don't know what on earth was going on, but we're here now. So obviously this is the hair. I've not brushed it out. I really honestly don't know if I'm gonna do some bit of baby hair. I really honestly just don't know. I really just don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and just brush it off or brush it up. I honestly just didn't want it to just be straight. The straight look was just not something that I really wanted. Honestly, I love how soft this hair is. It's very soft. That's one thing I can tell you. It's very soft. And so up here, I'm not really liking the line, but I feel like that could be enough, right? Like I could go ahead and just go out like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pluck it a little bit. And just, guys, oh my god, you need to be very careful with this, because if you mess this up, like you're gone. Or do I even need to pluck it? Or I actually just, before you pluck, take a comb and try see if the other side, maybe hair is just not on the other side, because that's what I'm realizing now, that it's like there's certain places where, like, you know, hair is on the other side and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this comb and sort of just open a line, a proper line, without having to pluck it. We'll go ahead and also use this, what do they call it, wax stick. You can get it anyway, and lay so that we don't really have the flyaways. Looking crazy right now, but don't worry, we're about to fix that. And so I feel like that's a bit too shiny for me, so I'll take a tissue and just wipe some of it off. Mind you guys, this is the first time I'm putting this hair on, obviously, so I guess it doesn't work too best with like a wax stick. So when I do, I'm gonna just put it right there and not really spread it. But oh, that's actually looking nice. I'm not really into hair that shines a bit, like, no, I'm just not. Like here, remember guys, there's also lights. I'm not walking around with a light. Like when I'm looking at it in the mirror, it looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna also take my brush, sort of like a flat brush, and go over the line. And here there's actually just some, God, it's like that line is so much and so defined. Okay, so this will, because I didn't like the fact that it looked too skinny, the line. So I guess this will help a bit in terms of okay, now we're gonna fix it. And so when I was curling the hair, I didn't like curl it all the way from up. I kind of curled it from down, especially even at the back, which will make it poofy at the end and not poofy like from the top down. So I'm gonna go ahead and just comb it down a bit like that. Do you see how that gives it some volume? I just gave it volume, honey. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same. So I just take and back comb it, sort of like, oh my god. And like when it's like this, it doesn't really even need too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same. Back comb it These are just tricks that you can obviously use, you guys. As you guys know, I'm not a beauty blogger, but my makeup and hair game has upgraded. Now, don't mind my makeup today, but you all know when my girl wants to slay, she slays. So the other portion that I'm going to make sure that I take is this one here, which is very important. You don't want to leave this flat. And this hair is so black, you guys. So black. So it is making me look a bit even lighter than I am because of it's so black. I don't mind it, but it's not always the point, obviously. But I love the fact that it's black. And so I'm gonna just, you know, I feel like these are sort of like just messy. And I love that actually took away a bit of that extra shine that had come because of the works. So guys, laying hair and doing makeup, it takes time. Not even going to lie, it does take time. But I'm thinking, do I wanna, obviously if you're someone that is into baby hair, you would go ahead and just separate like probably that much. But I don't know, I'm not really too much into this whole baby hair thing, what I did actually works even better, like when you're close to the thingy with just a comb like this. You just comb your hair, and then it also just gives volume, and I honestly love it. So as you can see, it makes it look thicker. If you look at that and that's not the same. And so since I'm not gonna do the baby hair, I don't want it to just be flat. So I'm gonna do that. This is just me fixing up right now. And I want you guys to actually see like how I get to the end result of it. And so I think that this way is the best way, honestly. You can choose to curl it or not, but I feel like when it's like this, then you don't really have to do a lot. So if you're someone that is just also not good when it comes to hair, you don't really have to stress, because you guys are so close. You'll see when I zoom out how beautiful this is going to look. So let's go ahead and just